Hello, my name is Dan Cheek. I'm the broker-owner of Century 21 Winter Park Real Estate. I feel very privileged to live full-time in Grand County. I feel honored that Channel 17 Local Scoop has allowed me to talk to some people that bring a passion to their work and to Grand County. One such person is with me here today, Buzz Coble. Buzz is the president of Coble & Company, a family real estate firm. 56 years in the business, is that right, Buzz?
That's right.
So tell me a little bit about your history with Grand County and why you have such a passion for this place.
You know, I might start with the long history of the county. I think it truly has, on top of its stunning beauty, I think it has some of the greatest history, vision, and legacy of any part of this state.
Well, be specific. Tell me what you mean.
Well, if you think back, originally, Colonel Berthoud and Jim Bridger mapped a route to take a stagecoach over the Continental Divide and get to this wonderful place, which gave a pioneer by the name of Billy Cousins the opportunity to build a stagecoach stop right down here at the bottom. Further, I think maybe one of the greatest engineering feats in the history of the country at the time was figuring out how to put a railroad over the top of the Continental Divide and give another avenue for people to get down and enjoy this great place.
Well, that's Corona Pass.
That's
that
Corona
trestle is still there today.
It's still there today. Then that got a little rough at times during the winter, so what they did is, another feat was creating a bore underneath the Continental Divide that allowed the train to come through, which gave much better accessibility from those from the Front Range to get up here and enjoy all the wonders of Grand County.
Isn't Moffett Tunnel something like 7 miles long?
Yes, it's a 7-mile tunnel, and at the time it was an incredible feat. Then you add to it, a great citizen Denver, George Cramner, actually figured out that now with the train coming through there, he could create a wonderland for Denver citizens to come up here for the new sport of skiing, and created Denver's Winter Park, which thousands of people in Denver learned how to ski here over the years.
Now, what about your family history? I understand that's quite storied.
It is. My grandfather was sent out here to cure tuberculosis with a high mountain air and became a logger in 1917 as they were cutting the forest to create the railroad ties for the Transcontinental Railroad. So that was his first exposure to Grand County. He learned about it. A few years later, in 1938 and 39, he sent my mom up here to go to a camp called Byers Peak Camp, and she thoroughly enjoyed it as well. And several years later, it ran into hard times, and my grandfather, Carl Norgren, along with his dear friend Axel Nielsen, purchased it and renamed it the Byers Peak Ranch.
Byers Peak Ranch has got some incredible history, I know. And does your family history continue?
It does. I think one of the most unique bits of history with the Byers Peak Ranch is both my grandfather and Ax Nielsen were good friends with General Dwight D. Eisenhower, who loved this area and loved to come up and fish.
Right.
So he frequented Byers Peak Ranch and even did so after he was president of the United States, and this was one of the first places called the Western White House. And he loved to come up here and fish the Fraser River, St. Louis, and cook up those little brookies that he caught here.
So your grandfather, your parents, when did your history here begin, and how did that develop?
Since they purchased the ranch in 1947, there's not a summer I can remember not coming up to Byers Peak Ranch and enjoying Grand County. Hiking the Columbine Trail that went off of the ranch. I learned how to fly fish with my grandfather and father in St. Louis Creek and the Fraser River. Also learned how to ski initially at a little tiny ski area with 2 lifts and 4 runs by the name of Idlewild.
Okay.
And then I got the opportunity with my brothers and sisters to graduate up to the big ski area, Winter Park. So fond memories of learning how to ski here.
My wife has a similar story. She learned how to ski at Idlewild as well. It's
a great place. But I think what happened with us is it was those many years of fond memories with the family up here in Grand County that became the inspiration for us to create Rendezvous, an 1,100-acre mountain resort community, and give opportunities of hundreds of people from the Front Range and around the country to build and develop those same wonderful family memories that we did over the years here with our family. And so we now have Rendezvous, which, if you rewind the film from what we've talked a little bit about today, Billy Cousins' stagecoach stop is on the Rendezvous property. The little Idlewild ski area that I skied at is part of the expansion of Rendezvous Aero, which is part of the future development. The other thing that we wanted to do is create a community with a number of different products and price points so we can cater to a wide variety of those families that want to enjoy. So we have condominiums, townhomes, 3 different levels of single-family detached cabins, as well as individual custom lots that families can come up and design and build their dream home to enjoy this wonderful place. So we wanted to make sure we cater to everyone.
Right. And people from all walks of life can share your vision and your experiences and the passion that really comes through when you talk about this place.
Absolutely, and we couldn't be more thrilled to be here doing it.
Buzz, I love Rendezvous, and I appreciate the fact that you brought your passion and your vision to this place for so many different people. And I want to thank you personally for being here and sharing it with us.
Well, great. Dan, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you inviting me to join you today to visit about one of my favorite places in the entire world.
This has been Channel 17 Mountain TV's Local Scoop, signing out.